We're live. Let's turn up the volume. I hope that everyone can hear me. It's been a few days, almost a week, and I haven't done a live video about World Cup. So there's a lot to catch up on. I took a few days, didn't do anything live here for the World Cup because it was Juneteenth. And on Juneteenth, that was Friday, I joined a live with some friends, some fellow podcasters and football fans to do a live view of the Brazil Haiti match that Friday. And I'm working on getting the video for it so I can upload it also here on this channel because we had so much fun. It was three of us just talking about football, past and present, and World Cup. There's a lot to talk about. So it wasn't around Friday, and then Sunday was Father's Day, so I was with my dad and with my family. Didn't really want to rush, and then Monday was my birthday. So I was celebrating my birthday and just decided to take it easy that day. And got up to some other World Cup related stuff I'll talk about in a minute. So I'm back now and it's Wednesday. I can't believe that the time has gone by so quickly. It's been almost a week since I've done a live, and I'm happy to be back and be chatting World Cup and chatting all things football. But first things first, because we are a podcast, if you're seeing me for the first time, my name is Elle. I host a podcast called Speaking Tongues, which is about language and culture from all over the world. And we have a new episode out this week. We are speaking this week with Nick Panzarella. He is a Sicilian language educator and activist with Accademia Siciliana, and he's here in the US. He's located in Texas. So this episode, we had a really great conversation. Nick is so passionate and he's so, vibrant, and he's just so passionate about Sicilian language and ensuring that the people who want to learn Sicilian and want to learn the Sicilian language have access to the resources that they need in order to study the language and connect with Sicilian language and Sicilian culture. Fantastic conversation. I think most of our conversations are really fantastic, especially the ones that we've been having lately. So that is up here on my YouTube channel. Check it out. It's the latest video that's there. It's the latest podcast video that's there. But we had so much fun chatting, and I really am so excited about all things that are Sicilian. I'm definitely an Italophile, a Siciliophile. I don't know what I would call it. But I definitely, I have a love in my heart for Sicily. So it's always a joy to talk to someone who is Sicilian and is talking so much about Sicily. So again, that episode is here on my YouTube channel. Make sure that you check it out. Make sure that you like it. Make sure that you are subscribed, and leave me a comment. Leave me a comment if you like the conversation, if you enjoyed the conversation. If you're not one to listen to podcasts on YouTube, it's also available on Apple Podcasts and on Spotify, and pretty much anywhere else that you get your podcasts. So I'd love it if you check it out. Unfortunately, Italy is not in the World Cup this year, and that's fine because we've got 48 teams who are in the World Cup. And that number is dropping, actually, because looking at my notes here on my phone, it's been such a wild week of football, just nonstop, all day long, back to back to back. I am exhausted, and there's a lot to keep track of. I've been doing my best to keep track of it, and it's hard. I'm going to need to break out a pencil and paper soon because, teams are getting eliminated as the group stage is coming to an end. About 16 years ago or so, I think this was either Twitter or maybe Facebook, during World Cup, as teams were getting eliminated. I might have said this on another live, but I started this hashtag called, I think it was 2010 Hugs at the time, and that was for the teams that were being eliminated. So now I'm bringing back 2026 Hugs for the teams that are eliminated, and the first Hugs of this World Cup go to Haiti, who played really, really well just now, really well, scored their first goals in this tournament so far, played their hearts out against Morocco just now. Um, so I really hope that they've made all Haitians all over the world so proud of them, and so proud of how they represented their compatriots on the world stage, because this was really, really important for them. And I'm sorry to see them go so soon. Um, Turkey also, we're saying goodbye to as of now. Hugs to Tunisia, hugs to Jordan, Qatar, and to Panama as of today. I'm pretty sure there will be more hugs before the end of the week, but that's who is on the list so far. Teams that are going forward right now, it's a lot of the usual folks. Um, we have an expanded format this year, this World Cup. And so, we're hoping, at least I'm hoping, to see some teams that are not the ones that we see. But so far, we've got Mexico, USA, Germany, France, Norway, Argentina, Colombia, Switzerland, Brazil, and Morocco, as of today, have clinched those top two spots in their groups. And we've got two more games tonight, so that is going to change. Two more teams are going to clinch those top two spots. So I was made aware a little late, because I've been following World Cup for so long, and it's been such a big part of my life for so many years, that it wasn't even until the tournament started that I realized that the qualifying for the next round, we're going into a round of 32, not a round of 16 like we're used to. And so I found that out really late. And now I'm trying to wrap my head around how this works. So initially, I thought, because we have 12 groups, that there would be 36, the top three from each group will be going forward. But that's not the case. Only 8 of those 12 third place teams are going to move forward. I can't figure it out. If you're watching this and you have figured this out, please leave me a comment, because I cannot figure this out. I read 2 articles today to help me understand how we're deciding, out of 12 third place group teams, we're going to move 8 of them forward. I think it's going to be something like the goal differential, or maybe it's going to come down to yellow cards, if anyone has any infractions, yellow cards, red cards, goal differential, or maybe head to head. I don't know. I can't figure it out. I want to actually take a few minutes, maybe tomorrow, and try to make sense of it, because today I was moving really quickly and I was reading these 2 articles and I could not figure out for my life how they're going to figure this out. So if you can figure this out, if you understand how this works and how this is going to work, please let me know, because I don't know just yet. I know that there are some groups, and it's actually in another open tab. I'm not going to open it, so I'm going to try to do this from what I remember. But I think that, as you know, Cape Verde, and especially their goalkeeper, Vozinha, has been on fire. It's been amazing. Cape Verde might still have a chance, and that is Group H. And I think that group might be the one to watch. That's one of the groups that it could still go any way at this point. I don't know how that's going to change, But we'll see. Um, I'm really excited. I'm still so excited for Cape Verde and Curacao also, even though I don't know where Curacao is currently standing because again, this is a new format and I can't wrap my brain around how these teams are moving forward. But after seeing them on the weekend and seeing how their goalkeepers were incredible, this is a World Cup of defense and goalkeeping. It's really incredible to watch. So we'll see how they go. How what we'll see what goes on with Group H. Um, and once I've figured out how to kind of navigate this new, uh, you know, format, I think I'll have a better sense of like being excited for certain teams. So that's where we are right now. There's another game coming. I think the games are at 9, or one is at 9, one's at 9:30. And if you're watching on Peacock, Telemundo on Peacock, they have the split screen. On my TV, it's super duper small, but you can watch the matches side by side and you can switch back and forth between the audio. I don't know what it's like on Fox. I don't know what it's like if you're watching Telemundo on TV, but I'm on Peacock, and that's how it's going so far. Um, these games that just ended, Haiti, Morocco. I had on the Brazil-Scotland match, and then about halfway through, I realized I should have been watching Haiti, Morocco because that match ended 4 goals, Morocco to Haiti's 2 goals. But the first half of it looked dynamite. And I was watching the Brazil one because I didn't realize that I could do the split screen until the halftime. So the next match, if you're on Peacock, watch it on the split screen so that you don't miss a thing. And I know that a lot of people were asking, why are they doing the games at the same time? And from what I understand, that's in order to keep the games competitive because if one game ends and it affects the teams in another game or like the following game, we might get into some match fixing or some match throwing, and we don't want that. We want the tournament to stay competitive because that's what this is all about. And it's always been like that. It's always gotten to a point where we've had the last round of the group stage games played 2 at a time. So this is really nothing new. So I said I was going to mention earlier how the last couple of days were. I had so much fun on my birthday on Monday, which was Monday. I went to the fan zone here in Queens. So I mentioned this before in New York City. Every borough had a watching party, like it's a watch party. And Queens, I actually found out that the one that was in the Bronx was only for one weekend. The one in Manhattan is starting next week until the end. And the one in Queens, where I live in Queens, that one has been going throughout the entire group stage and it ends on Saturday. So we went there and it's totally free. You just have to get a ticket. It's totally free. You can stay there all day if you want, catch as many matches as you want to. And I did that on Monday. It was raining. It was pouring actually on Monday. So luckily it was inside and it was free. So I couldn't ask for a better day because it's World Cup, it's football, it's my birthday. It was perfect. And then I decided to go back the next day because, again, it's free, it's football. I had a free day, chance to get out of the house and go be around other football fans. And so on Monday, the Argentina game, and that was interesting, being in a sea of Albiceleste. But it was really cool because they started doing their chants and started singing their team songs, which was really amazing because there's also, we put up a video last week, I believe it was last week, with our friend Andre Spruill about how to support Argentina and how to chant and how to sing Argentina's chants. So all the chants that he described in that video, which is up here on my YouTube channel as well, I got to hear them in real life. So that was really, really fun for me to kind of, I'm hearing this melody. I'm like, wait, I know this. And then I'm realizing, oh, Andre taught me this one and it's up on my YouTube channel. So if you want to hear those Argentina chants, you can go find that video up here on the YouTube channel. So that was really fun. And then yesterday it was Portugal, Uzbekistan, I believe, and then England, Ghana. Stayed for those 2 games, and that was a lot of fun to just connect with all the different fans and see people who were out supporting their teams and wearing their jerseys. I have to say, the Ghana jerseys, seeing them in person, are so much more beautiful than they are seeing them online on the shop. And I really want one because the white one with the spider web is stunning. It's absolutely beautiful. And the yellow one is really beautiful too. And I said in an earlier video, the Japan kit this year is so much more beautiful in person than it is on TV, on the screen. So these kits are just so beautiful. I think if I had the money, that's where my money would be going this summer because there's about 7 kits that I want. But seeing the Ghana kit and so many people with their Ghana flags and just enjoying the vibe, enjoying the watch party, that was a lot of fun. So if you're in Queens and you have some time between now and Saturday night, get a ticket because it's free. And you can hang out, have some food. I mean, the food's not cheap. The beers aren't cheap, but it's a day out. It's a day out and it's fun. So that's what I was doing. I was at the fan zone. I was enjoying watching the matches with other fans and other spectators. So that was really cool. So I guess this is going to be a short one. I like I said, I'm still trying to wrap my head around how groups are going to be moving, how teams are going to be moving forward as we're approaching the end of the group stage, which ends, I believe, on Saturday. So we'll see. We will see. The games that I just passed tonight, like I said, I think Brazil ended with 3 goals to Scotland's 0 goals, which I don't know. I don't think I was expecting that. I mean, I know it's Brazil, but I always leave a little room for an upset against the popular team or the favorite team in the cup because you never know. You never know. It's only one game. It only takes one team to maybe have an off day or to be, outplayed by a team that may be better prepared. But Brazil's got Carlo Ancelotti right now, and he's a great coach. We know how well he coached my team, Chelsea. So we'll see. I think I still have not found a favorite team. There are teams that have, I want to see them do well, but it doesn't really feel like rooting for the teams like I used to. I'm just enjoying it. It's all a vibe right now, even with trying to figure out which teams are moving forward. I'm like, do I need to figure it? I want to figure it out, but I don't know if I need to figure it out. So we'll see. If I do, I do. And if I don't, then I don't. So the next match is tonight. Czechia is playing Mexico, and South Africa is playing Korea. And so we'll see what happens in that group and who advances and who gets into what spot as we're locking up that group. That is group A. That's group A. So we'll see. we'll see what happens. But if you have any predictions, if there's anything that has shocked you, anything that has surprised you, anything that you're looking forward to, any matches you're looking forward to, anything that you felt was unfair. I know there were some really unfair calls and things that were not called, particularly in that England Ghana game. Um, I think this is why I always support Ghana, because it seems like outside from Ghanaian people and aside from, people who care about fairness, the referees just do Ghana dirty so bad every World Cup. And I want and they're a good team. They're a good team, and I really want them to do well and not be subject to bad refereeing. I don't think that's fair. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens with Group A tonight. And tomorrow, I don't have tomorrow's schedule ahead of me, but please let me know if there's any games you're looking forward to, any games you're excited to see, any games you want to talk about. Just hop in the chat, hop in the comments if you're watching the replay of this video, and let me know what you want to talk about. This is a chance for us to talk, to gab, to yap about all things World Cup. And as this group stage is coming to an end, I'm not ready for it mentally. I know it's coming, but I'm not ready for it because it's, it's been such a joy watching all these fans and so many people just live this football joy for the last few weeks. So it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard, but let's just enjoy the moment while we have it. So with that being said, I'm going to end this stream here. Let me know who you're looking forward to, what you're excited about. And yeah, I look forward to seeing your comments. So until then, take care of yourselves. Enjoy the next matches, and I'll see you tomorrow.